to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you gently unlock the boundless realms of your inner consciousness. Let us begin by simply inviting your eyes to drift closed, feeling the gentle weight of your eyelids as you settle into this moment. And as you do, I want to extend my warmest welcome to this peaceful sanctuary. I am so deeply glad you have chosen to join me in this quiet space I hold for you. For those returning, welcome back. For those here for the first time, know that this path is always here for you. Now feel your awareness settling at the very top of your head, noticing the stillness there as a soft, gentle wave of relaxation begins to form right at your crown. This wave is like a warm, slow current. It begins at the highest point of your head, touching lightly, and as it touches, you might feel a subtle shift, a softening, a letting go. It is a feeling of ease, beginning to bloom, like a delicate flower, opening its petals to the sun. Every tiny pore of your scalp relaxes. Every individual hair follicle softens. You are allowing this wave of calm to simply be, to just exist. It feels like a gentle pressure, not heavy, but comforting, a soft blanket of peace, settling over your thoughts, quieting any lingering concerns. They simply drift away, like clouds moving across a vast, open sky. No need to hold on to them. They are not yours to carry right now. The air around you feels different now. Perhaps a little warmer or cooler. Whatever sensation arrives, you simply observe it without judgment, without needing to change it. This gentle wave now begins its slow descent, moving from the very peak of your head down towards your forehead, smoothing away any tiny lines of worry, any faint traces of tension. Your forehead softens, it releases, the muscles there becoming smooth, like still water, reflecting the calm of the deep night sky. You can almost feel the space between your eyebrows widening, relaxing, a gentle release of anything you were holding there, any slight furrowing, any small contraction. It simply melts away. You pause, focusing on the feeling of your forehead. You notice the sensation of the skin. Perhaps it feels cool or a whisper warm. You notice the texture, so incredibly subtle, a smoothness unfolding. You might sense the quiet pulse of life beneath the surface, a gentle, rhythmic thrum, bringing more and more peace into this space. This wave of deep relaxation continues its journey, gently flowing over your temples, soothing away any tightness there, any small, insistent pressure. It simply dissolves like sugar in warm tea. Your temples soften, they release, and as they do, you might feel your awareness deepening, moving further inward into a quiet, undisturbed space. The wave now washes over your eyelids, which are already gently closed. They feel so soft, so incredibly delicate, like butterfly wings at rest. No effort is needed to keep them closed. They simply remain, naturally, held in a state of deep repose. You feel the tiny muscles around your eyes releasing completely, letting go, letting go. And as those muscles relax, your eyeballs themselves feel as if they are gently settling back, deeper into their soft cushions. A feeling of profound rest, of deep, quiet peace for your precious eyes. They have worked so hard all through your day. Now is their time to truly rest, to truly release into the soft darkness behind your lids. You linger here for a moment longer, just noticing the feeling of your eyes behind your closed lids. You might perceive the soft glow of nothingness, or perhaps faint, shifting colors, a gentle light show created by your own mind. You simply observe these internal visuals with a quiet, detached curiosity, allowing them to be just as they are. The wave of relaxation continues its tender flow, moving down from your eyes, over your nose, your cheeks, your ears. Everything softens, everything eases. Your nose feels clear, open. The air passing through it feels cool and refreshing on the inhale, and warm and soothing on the exhale, a perfect natural rhythm. Your cheeks soften, becoming incredibly yielding. Your ears feel open, relaxed, free from any tension. You might become aware of the subtle sounds around you, perhaps the gentle hum of your home, or the distant whisper of the wind outside. These sounds do not disturb you. They simply become part of your peaceful environment, like a lullaby. Now this beautiful, warm wave reaches your jaw and your mouth, and as it does, you might notice any unconscious clenching, any slight tightness that you were holding there without even realizing it. And now it simply melts away. Your jaw feels loose, heavy. Your mouth softens. Your lips part slightly, effortlessly. A gentle space between your upper and lower teeth. Your tongue rests gently in the bottom of your mouth, soft and still, no longer pressing against your teeth, no longer holding any tension, just soft, just relaxed, just at ease. Your entire mouth, your entire jaw feels completely released. You pause again, focusing on the incredible softness of your jaw. You can feel its weight, the subtle pull downwards. It feels so completely without effort. You might even imagine the tiny ligaments and muscles around your jaw gently elongating, releasing their grip, allowing a deeper, more profound relaxation to settle within you. The wave continues its journey, moving down your throat and your neck. These areas often hold so much unacknowledged tension, but now, as this gentle wave washes over them, you feel it all releasing. Your throat feels open, clear. Swallowing becomes easy, effortless. There is no constriction, only a soft, spacious feeling. Your neck muscles, the strong muscles that hold your head, they too begin to soften, to lengthen, to release. Imagine them melting like warm butter, becoming supple, becoming fluid. Your head feels perfectly balanced, resting effortlessly, supported by this deep wave of calm. Every tiny vertebra in your neck releases its hold. You sense the feeling of your neck, the subtle curve of it, the way it connects your head to your shoulders. It feels so pliable now, so free. You might even feel a gentle warmth spreading through this area, a comforting, therapeutic heat, dissolving any remaining stiffness, any lingering resistance. You are simply letting go. This wave of deep peace now flows into your shoulders and down your arms, all the way to your fingertips. Your shoulders, often burdened by the worries of your day, now they feel light. They feel free. Imagine any weights you were carrying there simply dissolving, melting away, floating off into the quiet air. Your shoulders drop, moving away from your ears, creating more space, more freedom. And this wave of relaxation continues its gentle descent, moving down your upper arms, releasing your biceps and your triceps, allowing them to become heavy, soft, completely at ease, down through your elbows, which feel free, unburdened down into your forearms, releasing all the tiny muscles that control your hands. Your wrists soften, they become fluid. And then this wave of pure calm flows into your hands, your palms, the back of your hands, each finger, each thumb, to the very tips of your fingernails. And as it reaches your hands, you might feel a tingling sensation, a gentle warmth, or a delightful coolness. Whatever sensation arrives, you are simply noticing it. Your hands feel so heavy now, so relaxed. Perhaps your fingers are gently curled or softly spread. No effort is required, just allowing them to be, just allowing them to rest. You pause, focusing on your hands. You notice the subtle texture of your skin, the quiet network of veins beneath the surface, the intricate patterns of your fingerprints. You might feel the air gently touching your fingertips, a soft, almost imperceptible caress, bringing even deeper peace into every cell of your hands and your arms. The wave of serenity now moves into your chest and your upper back. As it touches your chest, you might feel an expansion, a beautiful openness, as if your heart space is gently widening, allowing more peace, more tranquility to flow in, and any small anxieties, any small worries to gently flow out. Your breath, your beautiful natural breath, is now becoming even softer, even shallower, completely effortless. You are not trying to breathe. You are simply allowing your breath to breathe you, a gentle rise and fall of your chest, a gentle expansion and contraction of your diaphragm, all perfectly natural, all perfectly at ease. this wave flows into your upper back, releasing all the powerful muscles there, the ones that support your posture, the ones that hold you upright. Now they can truly let go. They can soften, becoming supple and relaxed. Imagine all the tension held between your shoulder blades simply melting, dissolving away. You linger here, just noticing the gentle rhythm of your breath. You might feel the soft air moving in and out through your nostrils, a quiet, steady current. You might sense the subtle movement in your chest, in your abdomen, a gentle wave, a constant, peaceful ebb and flow. This natural breathing is your anchor to this deep present moment. The wave continues its tender journey, flowing down your mid-back and your abdomen. All the organs in your abdomen relax. Your stomach softens. Your digestive system releases any tension. Everything becomes easy, supple. All the muscles of your core, they too begin to release, becoming gentle, becoming soft. Your mid-back feels supported, relaxed. The lower part of your spine, releasing any pressure, any stiffness. Your entire torso feels completely at ease from your shoulders down to your hips. A beautiful column of deep, flowing relaxation, cascading through your very core, bringing profound peace to every internal landscape. You pause, focusing on the feeling of your abdomen. You might feel the subtle warmth, the incredible softness. You might notice the gentle expansion with each natural inhale and the soft drawing in with each effortless exhale. This is your body's wisdom, its perfect design, simply allowing it to be, simply observing its quiet beauty. And now this wonderful wave reaches your hips and your pelvis. These areas often hold deep, unspoken tensions. But now, as this warm, gentle wave washes over them, you feel it all releasing. Your hips feel heavy, settling deeply into the surface beneath you. Your pelvis softens, becoming grounded, becoming completely at ease. All the muscles of your glutes release, becoming soft, becoming incredibly yielding. You are letting go of anything you were holding in these powerful areas, releasing all the way down through your hip joints, allowing them to feel loose, fluid, completely free. There is a deep comfort here, a profound sense of security. You linger here, just noticing the weight of your hips, the grounded feeling of your pelvis. You might feel the subtle pressure where your body meets the surface, a reassuring contact, a solid foundation. You are safe. You are supported. You are completely held in this peaceful, quiet space. Now this wave of deep, gentle relaxation flows down your legs from your hips all the way to your toes, your thighs. The strong muscles of your thighs release, becoming soft, becoming heavy, allowing them to rest completely, effortlessly, down through your knees, which feel free. and unburdened down into your calves, the powerful muscles there, releasing, softening, and becoming completely supple. Your ankles become fluid, flexible, and this wave of pure peace flows into your feet, the arches of your feet, the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, each individual toe, to the very, very tips of your toenails. And as it reaches your feet, you might feel a spreading warmth, a soft tingling, or a delightful coolness. Whatever sensation arrives, you are simply observing it. Your feet feel so heavy now, so relaxed, as if they are gently sinking deeper and deeper into the soft, welcoming earth beneath you. Completely released, completely at ease, you pause, focusing on the feeling of your feet. You notice the incredible detail, the texture of your skin, the quiet strength that normally resides there, now softened, now released. You might imagine the very ground beneath your feet becoming soft and welcoming, embracing them, holding them in perfect stillness. Your entire body now, from the crown of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes, is completely immersed in this deep, beautiful wave of relaxation. You feel soft, heavy, warm, and completely at ease, like a gentle, floating cloud, resting in the vast, open sky. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go, just being. Now, as you rest in this profound state of peace, I invite you to imagine yourself standing at the top of a magnificent, softly glowing spiral staircase. This staircase is made of smooth, warm, luminous stone. Each step radiates a gentle, inviting light, comforting golden hue. It feels cool and solid beneath your bare feet. You notice the first step directly before you. It seems to beckon you gently downwards. With each step you take, you will drift even deeper into profound relaxation, even deeper into the wondrous landscape of your inner mind. You feel a gentle curiosity, a quiet sense of anticipation. You place one foot onto the first step, and as your foot makes contact, you feel the cool, smooth stone against your skin. A gentle sensation, a solid anchor, and with that contact, you feel yourself sinking just a little deeper into relaxation. Your body feels a tiny bit heavier, your breath a little softer. Now you bring your other foot to join it on this first step. You feel both feet grounded, connected, and a wave of calm washes over you again. A gentle reassurance that you are safe, that you are supported on this quiet journey. You are ready to descend, slowly, gently, deeper and deeper. You begin to take the next step, one foot moving forward, deliberately, gently onto the second step. The stone feels exactly the same, smooth, cool, luminous, and as you make contact, you feel yourself drifting even further down into a state of blissful repose, 10 times deeper now than before. You pause here for a moment, just noticing the subtle shift in the light around you. It seems to grow a little softer, a little more diffused, as if the air itself is becoming thicker. With peace, you can feel the gentle, spiraling curve of the staircase, leading you downwards, further and further. Your other foot now joins the first on the second step. You feel the weight of your body relaxing into this movement, every muscle, every fiber continuing to release. With each descending step, you are letting go of any last lingering tensions, any small, unnecessary thoughts. They simply fade into the distance. You take another step down and another, each one a gentle invitation to let go, to surrender to the deepening calm. The luminous steps cast long, soft shadows that seem to dance and play in the periphery of your inner vision. They create a sense of depth, a sense of wonder, drawing you further inward with each step you take. You might feel a gentle, swirling sensation, not disorienting, but soothing, as if you are spiraling down into the very heart of tranquility. Your mind feels clearer, more spacious. Your body feels lighter, yet profoundly heavy. A beautiful paradox of deep rest. You continue this descent at your own perfect pace, step by gentle step, down and down and down, into deeper and deeper states of peaceful relaxation. Each step carries you closer to a place of profound inner quiet, a sanctuary within your own mind, where dreams are born, where consciousness expands. The air around you becomes exquisitely soft now, like the finest velvet touching your skin. You can almost feel its gentle caress as you descend, a comforting presence holding you, guiding you deeper and deeper into this beautiful inner landscape. You are perfectly safe here, perfectly protected. As you near the bottom of this staircase, you begin to see a soft, shimmering light in the distance. It pulses gently with a quiet, ethereal glow. This light beckons you forward, a promise of something wonderful, something beautiful, something uniquely yours, waiting to be discovered. You take the very last step, feeling the final contact of your feet on the floor of this new, incredible space. It feels like soft, cool moss beneath your feet, and as you stand there, you feel a profound sense of arrival, a deep knowing that you have reached a very special place, a dream space designed just for you. This is the gateway to your lucid dream experience. You are now standing at the threshold of a realm where your consciousness can truly awaken. Within the dream itself, where you can become aware that you are dreaming, and with that awareness comes boundless creative power and infinite possibility. In this dream space, you are the master, you are the creator. Every thought you have, every intention you set will shape the world around you. This is a place where you can explore, experiment, and truly discover the magnificent capabilities of your own mind, a place of endless wonder. Now, as you prepare to step fully into this realm, I want you to gently set an intention, a quiet whisper to your subconscious mind. Simply affirm silently to yourself, I will know I am dreaming. I will be aware within my dream. I will explore with curiosity and with joy. This intention is like a tiny seed planted gently in the fertile soil of your dreaming mind. It will grow, it will blossom, leading you to moments of crystal clear awareness within the dreamscape. You are preparing your mind to recognize the signs, to greet the impossible with a calm, knowing smile. One beautiful way to confirm your awareness within the dream is to perform a simple reality check. In this dream world, things are not always as they seem. They shift, they shimmer, they dance with possibility. So when you encounter something that feels a little strange, a little out of place, a little wondrously impossible, you might gently pause, and perhaps you might glance down at your hands, just as you are doing now. In your mind's eye, see your dream hands. Notice the lines, the details, the way they appear. Sometimes in a dream, they might shift or shimmer, or have too many fingers or too few. Just observe with gentle curiosity. Or you might look at a nearby clock or read some text in your dream, and then look away and look back again. See if the numbers or the words have changed, have danced, have subtly transformed. These small observations, these gentle reality checks, are your secret key to unlocking your lucid awareness within the dream. Remember, this is your dream, your personal canvas for creation. You possess infinite control and boundless creative power. Here, you can float, you can fly, you can speak to ancient trees, or swim through starlit skies. Anything you can imagine can become real here. In your dream world, you are stepping into a realm where time itself is not a linear path, but a shimmering tapestry, a beautiful, complex weaving of past, present, and future, all existing together in luminous layers. You will learn to perceive these layers, to focus your inner vision, and gain profound insights from these compressed timelines. So now, take a deep, gentle internal breath as you stand at this magnificent threshold. Feel the quiet power, the gentle excitement that resides within you. You are ready to step forward into this wondrous dream, this beautiful, expansive landscape of your own making. You are ready to awaken within the dream. You feel a gentle shift in the air around you. It stirs with a subtle, almost imperceptible whisper, as if the dream itself is inviting you closer, drawing you in. The shimmering light in the distance grows a little brighter, a little more defined, revealing the very first glimpses of your unique dreamscape. You step forward, one gentle foot after the other. Into this new reality, the soft moss beneath your feet gives way to a surface that feels entirely new. Not solid ground, not liquid water, but something in between. A yielding yet supportive plain that feels cool and alive beneath your soles. As your awareness fully enters this space, you begin to perceive your surroundings. You are standing within the coronal vortex atrium, a place of breathtaking wonder and impossible beauty. Your eyes in this dream gently open to behold a majestic open-air temple dome that stretches upwards infinitely. The dome itself is not made of stone or glass, but of pure coalesced light. It shimmers with every color imaginable, and some that you have never conceived of in your waking life. It feels simultaneously vastly open to the cosmic expanse above you and deeply submerged in a starlit ocean. Below you, the air here is not air as you know it. It is a luminous medium that you can breathe and move through with effortless grace. It carries a faint, sweet scent, like ozone after a gentle rain, mingled with the distant, cool aroma of deep, primeval ocean. Fills your dream lungs with pure, vibrant energy. Above you, the vast cosmos is not a distant view, but an intimate presence. You can see nebulae swirling like cosmic paint, galaxies spiraling slowly like ancient dancers, and individual stars, not as tiny pinpricks of light, but as close, vibrant jewels, each one pulsing with its own unique hue of deep violet or shimmering emerald. Below you, the starlit ocean extends into an infinite, inky depth. It is not dark, but filled with its own internal light. Thousands upon thousands of tiny living lights, like bioluminescent plankton, but far more complex, far more intelligent. They drift and dance, creating intricate, ever-changing patterns of pure liquid illumination. You feel a profound sense of awe washing over you. This place is beyond words, beyond imagination, a convergence of everything you have ever considered separate: the cosmos and the ocean, the light and the dark, all held within this magnificent atrium. You feel a quiet thought emerge, a gentle question. How can all this be? You allow that question to simply float away like a tiny bubble in this luminous sea. For here, in this dream, such questions are not meant to be answered with logic, but to be experienced, to be felt, to be absorbed into the very fabric of your expanding consciousness. All around you, spiraling currents of luminous water weave and intertwine. They are not contained by invisible walls, but exist as energetic pathways streams of pure, flowing light. And within these currents, you see them, constellations of living light, tiny, brilliant points of energy, moving slowly, gracefully through the flowing water. These water stars are not static like the stars above, but are constantly in motion, forming new patterns, dissolving and reforming into other shapes. They shimmer with an inner radiance, each one a tiny universe of light and color reflecting the larger cosmos and the deeper ocean. You raise a dream hand. Slowly, deliberately, your fingers feel light, almost translucent. In this luminous medium, you decide to perform a reality check, to touch one of these shimmering water stars. It drifts nearby, a brilliant sapphire hue, pulsing gently with its own soft rhythm. Your hand moves closer. The light from the water star dances across your fingertips. You feel a subtle warmth, a gentle pull. You are not sure what to expect. Will your hand pass through it like mist, or will it solidify into something tangible, something ancient? Your fingertips make contact, and you feel not mist, not emptiness, but a solid form, a cool, smooth surface like polished obsidian. Yet it glows with an inner light. It is a perfectly spherical object, about the size of a small pebble, but incredibly dense. You feel its weight. In your palm, it solidifies into an ancient relic, a fragment of some forgotten civilization. Not just a water star, but something more. You hold it gently, turning it over in your palm. It radiates a quiet energy, a sense of deep history, a memory encoded in its very being. This is your reality check, and it affirms you are dreaming, and you are aware. This realization sends a gentle thrill through your dream body, a quiet affirmation of your lucidity. You feel a deeper connection to this place, to this moment. You are not merely observing, you are participating. You are here, fully present, fully awake within your dream. You allow the relic to gently float back into the luminous current. It melts seamlessly back into the flow, its sapphire glow merging with the other water stars. It leaves behind a faint echo, a subtle imprint of its ancient story in the fabric of the dream. As you look around again, you notice that time itself is not flowing in a single straight line. Here, in the chronal vortex atrium, time distorts, shimmering like heat haze on a distant desert road. But here, it is not heat, but light and energetic vibration that create these beautiful distortions. You see intricate glimpses of alien futures overlapping with primeval pasts, existing in simultaneous, translucent layers, a structure of pure crystalline light from a far-off era might momentarily appear directly in front of you, superimposed over the swirling forms of ancient primordial creatures moving slowly, gracefully, in the deeper currents. You might catch a fleeting image of a starship gliding silently through an unknown galaxy, its sleek lines overlaid with the rough, textured scales of a colossal reptilian beast from a time before time. You observe these juxtapositions with a detached curiosity, a sense of wonder, not confusion. This is the world concept, time as overlapping luminescence. It is not chaotic, but incredibly organized, a cosmic tapestry where every thread, every moment is visible at once. You are simply learning to perceive it, to understand its intricate beauty, its profound wisdom. You feel a subtle hum, a low, resonant vibration throughout the atrium. It is not a sound heard with your ears, but felt deep within your body, a soft, gentle thrumming that resonates with your own inner being. It is the pulse of this chronal vortex, the quiet engine of compressed time. Your gaze now drifts towards a distant, glowing current, a river of pure, shimmering light that weaves its way through the heart of the atrium. It seems to have a will of its own, a silent, purposeful flow. You focus your inner vision, your deep, lucid intention upon this current. You remember, you are the creator here. You have control. With a gentle, silent mental direction, you begin to imagine this distant current slowly rerouting its intricate flow, bending to your silent command. You picture it softly shifting, changing its course just a little. And as you focus, as your intention clarifies, you see it happen. The glowing current begins to obey. It subtly veers, diverting its stream. A segment of the luminous water gently separates from the main flow, like a slow-motion ripple, moving with ethereal grace. As it reroutes, it reveals something previously hidden, a pathway opening up behind where the current once flowed. It is not a solid door or a conventional chamber, but a space made of pure, intensified light, a threshold to a new discovery, a new area within this vast atrium. This act of dream control fills you with a quiet confidence, a deep sense of empowerment. You are truly awake here, truly in command. This dreamscape responds to your will, to your focused attention. It is a mirror of your own creative power, a testament to your own potential. You feel the air stirring around you again, not a strong breeze, but a gentle, caressing movement. It feels like soft silk against your skin, a quiet reassurance that you are moving in harmony with this luminous world. This is a dreamscape where the very elements are alive and responsive to your subtle presence. You take a moment to simply breathe in this luminous air. It tastes faintly of starlight and deep ocean mineral, a delicate, refreshing flavor that seems to awaken every cell in your dream body. You feel invigorated, yet deeply serene, a perfect balance of energy and peace. You cast your gaze across the coronal vortex atrium once more, taking in its immense scale, its intricate details. You notice the way the light from the water stars interacts with the translucent layers of past and future, creating dazzling ephemeral patterns on the surfaces around you. The colors here are not static. They shift, they blend, they bleed into one another, creating a living, breathing palette of infinite possibility. Deep blues melt into shimmering silvers, radiant golds dance with soft purples. It is a visual symphony, a silent ballet of pure, vibrant light. You notice a feeling on your skin, a delicate vibration, not painful, not intrusive, but subtle, almost imperceptible. At first, it feels like tiny, whispered touches along your arms and on the back of your neck. You become curious. You focus your attention on this new sensation. And as you do, these delicate, vibrating patterns begin to intensify. They are the subaquatic cosmic whispers. Deep within the starlit ocean, the whispers of ancient cosmic entities, not heard with your ears, but felt as intricate patterns on your skin. And then something truly remarkable happens. These patterns begin to form into shifting holographic imagery directly within your mind's eye. Each ripple of thought, each subtle change in the vibration on your skin creates a momentary, vibrant vision before you. It is as if the universe itself is communicating with you through sensation and through light. You see fleeting glimpses of swirling galaxies forming and dissolving like cosmic clouds. You see ancient, wise faces made of starlight and shadow, their expressions filled with timeless knowledge. You see geometric patterns of unimaginable complexity, pulsing with pure, energetic information. These visions are not overwhelming, but gentle, transient, like flashes of lightning in the deep ocean, each one a tiny message, a fleeting insight into the vastness of cosmic memory. You feel a deep reverence for this subtle form of communication, this beautiful, non-verbal language of the universe. One particular vision lingers a little longer. It is a holographic projection of a crystal, a shard of light, pulsing with an inner radiance. It feels significant, important. A quiet knowing tells you this is the echoing star shard, the mystical fragment that you are meant to encounter. You remember the star shard. It holds the collective memory of an entire cosmic ocean. It is perpetually cool to the touch and resonates with specific frequencies of your consciousness. This vision is a subtle guide, a gentle nudge towards your next step. In this dream journey, You sense a shift in the ambient light around you. The luminous currents seem to glow with a slightly deeper intensity. The distant starlit ocean appears even more profound, even more mysterious, as if the dream itself is responding to your thoughts, to your intentions, to your readiness for discovery. You feel a gentle pull, a subtle magnetic force guiding you in a specific direction. It is not forceful, but inviting, like a whisper on the wind. You begin to move effortlessly, gliding through the luminous medium of the atrium. Your movements feel fluid, graceful like a dancer. In a world without friction, the air, or rather the luminous medium, feels incredibly clear here. It allows for perfect visibility across vast distances, yet also a profound sense of intimacy with the details right before your eyes. You can perceive the tiniest particles of light dancing in the currents. As you glide, you pass by other structures within the atrium. Not all of them are from your present or even your future. You see what appears to be a colossal skeletal framework of an ancient space station, its intricate metal bones still gleaming even after eons. It shimmers with a deep primeval energy. Next to it, or perhaps through it, you perceive a city of pure thought. Its buildings, made of shifting light and shadow, constantly reforming, constantly changing, as if responding to the collective consciousness of its long-vanished inhabitants. This is a glimpse of an alien future, a testament to evolved intelligence. You observe these temporal overlaps with a gentle, knowing cynicism, not a negative cynicism, but a detached, wise understanding that what appears solid, what appears permanent, is merely a fleeting projection, a temporary arrangement of energy and light. Here, in this realm, illusion is the norm and reality is far more fluid. This gentle cynicism is a tool for deeper insight. It allows you to question the surface, to look beyond the obvious, to seek the underlying truth, the energetic essence of all things. It encourages you to remain lucid, to remain aware, even when confronted with the most incredible spectacles. You continue to glide, drawn by the subtle pull towards the location where the vision of the star shard seemed to originate. The luminous water currents around you begin to take on a slightly more complex pattern. They spiral and intertwine with even greater intricacy, creating beautiful, almost hypnotic vortices of light. The ambient sounds, or rather, the subtle vibrations in this place begin to shift. You feel a deeper resonance, a more profound hum, as if the very fabric of this chronal space is intensifying around you. You are approaching a focal point, a place of concentrated energy and timeless memory. you arrive at a section where the luminous water currents swirl with particular intensity. They seem to converge and then diverge in a dance of perpetual motion. And right in the center of this swirling confluence, you see it resting upon a pedestal made of solidified starlight, the echoing star shard. It is exactly as you saw it. In your mind's eye, a radiant fragment of a primordial crystal. It pulses with an inner light, not a blinding light, but a soft, gentle glow that seems to breathe with its own life force. It is approximately the size of your palm and perfectly faceted. You reach out your dream hand, slowly, deliberately, towards the star shard. You remember its qualities, perpetually cool to the touch, resonates with specific frequencies of your consciousness. You anticipate the sensation, the knowledge it holds. Your fingers make gentle contact with the surface of the star shard, and just as anticipated, it feels cool, incredibly cool, like polished ice, yet not cold, not biting, but a refreshing, pure coolness that seems to draw any lingering warmth, any final resistance from your hand. And as you touch it, you feel an immediate response, a subtle vibration pulsing from the star shard into your fingertips and up your arm. It is not painful, but deeply resonant, as if your own energetic frequency is being recognized and mirrored by this ancient crystal. You lift the star shard from its pedestal. It feels light in your hand, yet incredibly powerful, a concentrated essence of cosmic memory. It seems to hum gently in your palm, a quiet, melodic vibration that speaks of eons of starlight and of profound wisdom. You remember the instruction to gently touch it to your forehead, to allow it to reflect not your physical image, but a holographic projection of your core emotional state and your latent abilities, your potential dream powers, your hidden talents, based on your depth of self-awareness. With a deep, soft inhale, you bring the echoing star shard slowly, gently, to rest against your forehead, right at your third eye point. You feel the exquisite coolness against your skin, a sensation that seems to calm and clarify your entire being. And as it touches, a holographic projection immediately springs forth from the star shard. It does not appear in front of you, but forms directly within your mind's eye, a silent, luminous display of pure light and energy. You see an image, not of a physical form, but of pure, vibrant light, swirling and shifting in beautiful, complex patterns. This is the reflection of your core emotional state, a beautiful tapestry of all the feelings that make you uniquely you, your inner landscape revealed in radiant light. Then, the image shifts and expands, new projections appear around the central light. These are luminous symbols, abstract forms that represent your latent abilities, your dream powers, your hidden talents. They shimmer, they dance, each one a quiet revelation of your own magnificent potential. You see a symbol that looks like a gentle, spiraling current. A quiet knowing tells you this represents your ability to effortlessly manipulate the very flow of temporal energy within the dream, to accelerate or slow down the passage of time, to perceive overlapping layers with even greater clarity. Another symbol appears like a blossoming flower made of pure starlight. This represents your innate power to manifest any object, any being, any landscape, from pure thought to tangible form within the dream, to bring beauty and wonder into existence with simple intention. A third symbol emerges, a radiant, open eye, surrounded by concentric rings of light. This signifies your profound capacity for deep self-awareness, for introspection, for understanding the intricate connections between your inner world and the outer dreamscape. It is the eye of true lucidity. These revelations are not surprising, but feel deeply true, as if you have always known them deep within. But now, they are being gently illuminated, brought to the surface by the wisdom of the echoing star shard. You feel a surge of quiet empowerment, a deep sense of purpose within this dream. You gently lower the star shard from your forehead, holding it once more in your palm. It still hums with that gentle vibration, but now it feels like an extension of your own being, a key to unlock even deeper mysteries, even greater potentials within this realm. You feel a sense of profound gratitude for this encounter, for this insight. The star shard has not just revealed abilities, but has affirmed your deepest self-worth, your inherent power, your infinite capacity for growth and discovery. Here, in this incredible dreamscape, you replace the star shard gently back onto its pedestal. It continues to pulse with its soft inner light, but now it feels as if it pulses in harmony with your own energy, a silent companion on your journey. Through the coronal vortex atrium, you turn your attention to the path ahead, the luminous pathway that opened with your earlier act of dream control. It beckons you forward into the newly revealed chamber, or perhaps a further extension of this grand atrium. You are ready to explore, to delve deeper into the heart of this chrono ocean. As you approach this new pathway, you notice a subtle change in the quality of the light. Here, it is not just the soft golden luminescence of the atrium, but something else, something imbued with a deeper, more iridescent quality, like the inside of a magnificent seashell or the wing of an ethereal insect. The air itself feels even more alive, more energized. Here, it carries a faint, melodic echo, not a clear sound, but a resonant vibration that seems to hum through your very bones. It is the distant echo of ancient cosmic whispers becoming a little clearer, a little closer. You step onto the pathway. It feels incredibly soft beneath your feet, like walking on compressed starlight. It yields gently with each step, yet provides a firm, supportive foundation. You feel completely balanced, completely at ease as you begin to move into this newly revealed space. This new space is not a closed chamber, but a section of the Starlit tidal caverns. You can perceive the distant, shimmering outlines of cavern walls made of luminous crystal that glow with a soft internal light, like giant geodes opened to reveal their inner beauty. Here, within these caverns, the temporal currents are unusually unstable. You notice this almost immediately. The crystalline pathways upon which you walk begin to subtly shift, reorient, and even momentarily disappear, creating a gentle yet disorienting maze. One moment, the path ahead is clear, made of luminous blue-green crystal. The next moment, it gently ripples like water and shifts, becoming a faint, shimmering purple. And then, for a brief instant, it simply fades into the luminous air before reforming in a slightly different configuration. You observe these continuous, flowing changes with a detached curiosity, remembering the lessons of the star shard and the cynical perspective of this dream realm. Things are not always as they seem, and stability is often an illusion. You do not struggle against these changes. Instead, you embrace them. You surrender to the inherent instability. You allow the changes to simply be. You watch as the crystalline pathways subtly shift, as they reorient themselves. You observe the distortions in the temporal currents with a calm, knowing smile. This is the growth challenge. Not to fight, but to surrender, to observe, to relax. Into the dream's dynamic nature, you feel a quiet sense of adventure, a gentle readiness to let go and trust the flow, knowing that the maze will naturally reconfigure and reveal its intended, lucid path. As you relax, you pause, focusing on the feeling of the shifting pathway beneath your feet. It feels like soft sand that constantly rearranges itself, yet always supports your weight. You feel the subtle vibrational hum from the cosmic whispers, intensifying slightly around you, as if guiding your perception through this gentle disorientation. The light here in the starlit tidal caverns is even more captivating than in the atrium. It shimmers with iridescent colors that seem to shift with your every thought. Pale greens become deep teals, soft pinks transform into vibrant magentas. It is a kaleidoscope of living light. You notice the patterns that the shifting crystal forms create on the cavern walls. They are like fleeting mandalas, sacred geometric designs that appear and then vanish, each one a momentary glimpse into the underlying order of this beautifully unstable world. You take a step onto a path that appears, then subtly twists to the left. You follow without hesitation. Your movements are fluid, instinctive, guided by an inner knowing. You trust your dream body to navigate this gentle maze with effortless grace as you move deeper into the starlit tidal caverns. You feel the presence of the overlapping timelines even more keenly. Here, the past echoes are not just translucent layers, but seem to brush against you like spectral breezes, carrying faint, forgotten scents of primeval forests or ancient alien oceans. You might catch a fleeting scent of petrichor, the rich, earthy smell of rain on dry soil from a time when the world was young, or the metallic tang of advanced technology from a far future civilization. These scents are subtle, evocative, not overwhelming, but gently inviting your awareness into deeper layers of time. You perceive future potentials as shimmering veils of light just at the edge of your vision. They flicker with possibilities, with choices yet unmade. You can almost feel the energetic currents of potentiality flowing through this space like invisible rivers of what could be. You choose to simply observe these subtle shifts, these temporal echoes. You allow them to wash over you without needing to grasp them or define them. You are experiencing time as a living, breathing entity, a luminous, multi-layered tapestry, and you are here within its intricate weave. The luminous currents here in the caverns seem to carry even more concentrated, living light. They are like rivers of stars flowing through the crystalline maze. Some currents glow with a steady, serene light. Others pulse with a quick, vibrant energy. Each one a unique expression of chronal flow. You notice a particularly bright current just ahead. It seems to beckon you closer with its intense, shimmering radiance. You feel a gentle curiosity pulling you towards it, a sense of anticipation for what wonders it might reveal. As you approach it, the ground beneath your feet continues its gentle dance of appearing and disappearing, shifting and reconfiguring, but your stride remains steady. Your heart remains calm. You are completely at ease with this dynamic environment, this beautiful, ever-changing dreamscape. You extend your hand towards the bright current, not to touch it, but to feel its emanations, its unique frequency. As your hand hovers near, you feel a profound warmth radiating from the current, a comforting, nurturing energy that seems to infuse your entire being with a sense of well-being and deep peace. You pause again, focusing on the feeling of the luminous air against your skin. It feels like velvet, so soft, so light, yet it carries the weight of ancient memories and future possibilities, a delicate balance of sensation, a unique dream experience that is all your own. You take another step forward. The path beneath you forms and then reforms, a swirling pattern of luminous crystal. You feel a deeper knowing that you can always find this path back. This quiet sanctuary I hold for you just by remembering this feeling, just by choosing to return, as you now drift deeper, deeper into the wonder that awaits. As you now drift deeper, deeper into the wonder that awaits, the very air, or rather, the luminous medium around you, begins to subtly thicken, not in a heavy way, but like liquid light. You feel its gentle resistance, its soft embrace, as you move deeper and deeper into the starlit tidal caverns. The iridescent colors that shimmer on the crystalline walls now grow even more vivid, more complex, like the delicate inner surface of a vast living pearl. You feel your awareness settling, not in a physical sense, but as if your very essence is now fully immersed in this beautiful new reality, no longer drifting, but softly present. The light from the water stars interacts with the shifting crystal forms, creating dazzling, ephemeral patterns that dance across your inner vision. These are not merely sights, but feelings, vibrations that resonate deep within your dream body. You notice a particularly intricate section of the pathway ahead. It is not simply shifting and reforming now, but seems to divide into multiple, faint, shimmering branches, each one glowing with a slightly different hue and vibrating with a distinct frequency. This is the labyrinth of whispering timelines, a gentle challenge designed to invite you to slow down, to truly listen to the subtle voices of compressed time. Your body feels a familiar pull, a gentle inclination to move forward, perhaps a little more quickly, to choose a path, to find clarity. But something here, something in the soft, iridescent light and the intricate humming vibrations, invites you to pause, to truly feel, to truly perceive. This deep internal prompt is a reflection of your own inherent tendency to sometimes move too quickly, too decisively, without fully absorbing the moment. You decide to embrace this invitation to simply be. For a moment, you allow your awareness to settle, to expand, to encompass the entire space around you. You feel the cool, yielding sensation of the soft, crystalline path beneath your dream feet. Even as it subtly rearranges itself, you are completely safe, completely supported, you close your dream eyes for just a moment, not to block out the light, for light here is a sensation felt within, but to deepen your connection to the internal, to the subtle. You focus entirely on the subaquatic cosmic whispers, the delicate vibrations that dance across your skin. They feel like millions of tiny, luminous butterflies landing on your arms, on your neck. Each touch, a whispered story, a fleeting memory from an unimaginable past or an unfolding future. As you focus, as you truly listen with your entire being, the holographic imagery that forms within your mind's eye becomes even clearer, even more defined. You see patterns of ancient constellations that have long since faded from the waking sky. You see glimpses of creatures made of pure energy from the deepest, darkest corners of the primordial ocean. Their forms, elegant, majestic, yet so subtle they are woven into the very fabric of this cavern. You notice one specific pattern within the whispers. It feels warmer, more inviting. It pulses with a gentle, rhythmic beat, like a distant heart calling to you. This is a thread, a pathway within the labyrinth, revealed not by sight, but by pure sensation, by intuitive knowing. You feel a quiet affirmation, a deep trust in this inner guidance. You open your dream eyes again. The crystalline labyrinth still shifts, still reconfigures, but now you see it differently. You perceive a faint, almost invisible thread of light weaving its way through the various shimmering branches. It follows the warm, pulsing rhythm that you felt through the cosmic whispers. This is your path, the one that resonates with your true essence. You begin to move forward again, but this time with a new pace, not too quickly, not with urgency, but with a profound, deliberate slowness. Each step is an act of conscious awareness, a gentle placement of your dream foot onto the yielding, crystalline path. You feel the connection, the subtle give, the gentle support, as the path solidifies just enough to receive you. Your movement is like a slow, graceful dance, a meditation in motion. You allow the path to form beneath you, rather than trying to force it to appear. You surrender to its natural rhythm, its inherent instability, and as you do, the maze itself seems to calm, to coalesce, to cooperate with your serene intention. You notice that the iridescent colors of the cavern walls now seem to respond to your quiet confidence. They deepen, they brighten. Soft blues become rich indigos, gentle pinks transform into vibrant fuchsias. It is as if the entire dreamscape is acknowledging your newfound harmony, your embrace of its true nature. You glide through the labyrinth, step by gentle step. The overlapping timelines still swirl around you, but they no longer feel disorienting. Instead, they are like beautiful, translucent veils, adding depth and texture to your journey. You perceive fleeting images of civilizations long vanished, their cities made of light and sound, their inhabitants moving with a quiet purpose just like your own. You pause again, just to breathe the luminous air. It tastes even richer now, more vibrant, as if your senses have been sharpened by this gentle challenge. You feel a profound sense of peace, a quiet triumph, not over the labyrinth, but within yourself. You have transformed a potential obstacle into a moment of deeper connection, of greater awareness. As you continue, the labyrinth slowly begins to simplify. The multiple shimmering branches gently merge back into a single cohesive pathway, still crystalline, still flowing with light, but now clear and unwavering. You have successfully navigated the labyrinth of whispering timelines, not by conquering it, but by embracing it, by flowing with its subtle wisdom. You feel a sense of gentle lightness as you emerge from this section, a feeling of quiet accomplishment. You have integrated a deeper understanding of time's fluid nature and your own ability to move with intention, to move with grace, even in the face of constant change. This wisdom is now a part of you, a new strength within your dreaming self. The path now begins a slow, graceful ascent, not upwards in a physical sense, but a rising of light, of energy. You feel yourself being gently lifted, carried by the luminous current that now flows beneath your feet. This current is not just light, but a river of pure, conscious energy, guiding you to your next destination. The iridescent colors of the cavern walls begin to soften, to mellow, becoming more diffused, more ethereal, like the gentle glow of a moonbeam, filtering through a vast underwater forest. The sounds, the vibrations of the subaquatic cosmic whispers gently fade into a profound, comforting silence, a silence that feels full and rich with potential. You feel the air growing even softer now, like gossamer wings brushing against your skin. It carries a new scent, faint and elusive, like ancient paper, mingled with the gentle aroma of blooming night jasmine, a scent that hints at hidden knowledge, at forgotten stories, waiting to be discovered. You are being drawn towards a shimmering light in the distance, a light that feels different from the ambient glow of the caverns. It is not pulsing or shifting, but a steady, soft radiance, like the collective memory of 1,000 stars held within a single perfect sphere. This is the entrance to the archives of ethereal echoes. You glide closer, effortlessly. Your dream body feels light, responsive, perfectly attuned to this luminous environment. The entrance to the archives is not a door or an opening, but a gentle dissolution of the crystalline wall into a curtain of pure, pearlescent light. It shimmers with an inviting glow and a profound sense of welcome. You pass through this shimmering threshold and find yourself within a vast, silent chamber. This is the archives of ethereal echoes, a place of breathtaking wonder and impossible beauty. The walls here are not solid, but composed of countless, infinitely thin layers of light, each one a translucent scroll, a shimmering page from the book of cosmic memory. The chamber stretches upwards and outwards infinitely, its ceiling and floor vanishing into a soft, glowing haze, as if the entire space is held within a single, boundless thought. The air here is utterly still, yet vibrant, alive, with the quiet hum of countless forgotten wisdoms resonating in unison all around you. Floating in the luminous medium are what appear to be motes of light, but these are no ordinary motes. They are memory motes, each one a tiny, perfect sphere of swirling light contained within. The essence of a dream, a thought, a forgotten lesson from a lost civilization, or a nascent idea from a future yet to unfold. They drift and dance, slowly, gracefully, like silent, celestial jellyfish. Some glow with a gentle, consistent light. Others pulse with a quick, vibrant energy. Each one a unique expression of chronal memory, a tiny universe of knowledge waiting to be observed, waiting to be felt. You reach out your dream hand, slowly, deliberately, towards a nearby memory mote. It shimmers with a soft emerald green hue and radiates a gentle coolness. As your fingers approach it, you feel a subtle resonance, a quiet invitation to connect, to perceive its inherent wisdom. Your fingertips make gentle contact, and as they do, the emerald mote does not solidify, nor does your hand pass through it. Instead, it softly expands like a delicate bubble of pure light, and as it expands, it projects directly into your mind's eye, a series of vivid, silent images. You see a fleeting glimpse of a being composed entirely of starlight, standing on a vast obsidian plain under 3 moons. This being is not speaking with words, but communicating through pure light, through subtle shifts in its own radiant form. It is teaching ancient principles of cosmic harmony, of interconnectedness, a profound, forgotten wisdom. Then, the image shifts. You perceive a gentle hand placing a tiny, luminescent seed into fertile dream soil and watching it grow, not into a plant, but into a miniature galaxy. This represents the power of intention, the ability to manifest from the smallest thought to the grandest creation. A teaching you felt deeply within your own being. When the star shard revealed your latent abilities, the memory mote gently contracts, its emerald glow returning to its original soft brilliance. It drifts away, slowly, gracefully, leaving behind not a memory of what you saw, but a profound feeling, a quiet understanding that has settled deep within you. It is as if this forgotten wisdom has truly risen to greet your inner self and has been absorbed into your expanding consciousness. You feel a sense of immense peace here in these archives, a feeling of being truly connected to something vast, something ancient, something eternal. You realize that these memory motes are not just data, they are living wisdoms, waiting for conscious interaction, waiting to be reawakened. You decide to explore further, to seek another memory mote with a different resonance, a different story to tell. You glide effortlessly through the luminous air, your movements fluid, graceful, like a quiet breath. In this temple of timeless knowledge, your gaze falls upon a mote, pulsing with a soft rose gold light. It feels warm, inviting. A gentle curiosity draws you towards it. You recognize this feeling, this subtle pull. It is the same kind of intuition that guided you through the labyrinth, a deep inner knowing that this particular mote holds something important, something resonant for you. You reach out your dream hand again, slowly, deliberately, your fingers almost translucent in the soft rose gold light. You feel the gentle warmth emanating from the mote. As your hand hovers near, it feels like the soft touch of a beloved memory, a quiet comfort. Your fingertips make contact, and the rose gold mote gently expands, just as before, projecting directly into your mind's eye. A new series of silent, luminous images. This time, the visions are of a figure, tall, slender, with eyes like starlit oceans, and a gentle, knowing smile. This is Rio Stone, your love interest. She is not speaking, but moving gracefully through an ethereal landscape. She is gathering tiny, shimmering fragments of light, weaving them together with a quiet, focused intention into a vibrant tapestry, each thread a different timeline, a different possibility. She is creating, harmonizing, a vision of profound interconnectedness. The vision shifts. Rio Stone turns her gaze towards you, her eyes filled with an ancient wisdom and a deep, abiding love. She extends her hand, not in an offer of physical touch, but an invitation to share, to understand the intricate dance of creation and connection. The holographic projection fades. The rose gold mote gently contracts its light, still soft, still warm. It leaves behind not a specific message, but a profound feeling, a deep sense of reassurance, a quiet understanding that love and connection are also forms of forgotten wisdom, of powerful creation, and that these connections transcend the linear boundaries of time and space. You feel a quiet joy blooming in your chest, a sense of profound belonging. Here, in this impossible place, you realize that the archives of ethereal echoes are not just a repository of knowledge, but a mirror, reflecting your own inner landscape, your own capacity for wisdom, for connection, for creation. You continue to explore, gliding among the memory motes, each interaction, each silent vision, deepening your understanding, broadening your perspective. You see glimpses of technologies beyond imagining, of philosophies so profound they redefine the very nature of existence, of cultures that thrived in the energetic fields between stars. You feel the concept of every forgotten wisdom rises to greet your inner self, becoming intensely real. These are not merely external observations, but internal integrations. Each piece of wisdom, each ancient thought finds a resonance within your own being, expanding your consciousness, activating dormant potentials that you have always carried within. You linger here for what feels like eons, or perhaps just a single expanded moment. Time here is truly fluid, a shimmering tapestry that you can weave and unweave with your conscious intention. You are learning to manipulate the very flow of temporal energy to accelerate or slow down the passage of time, to perceive overlapping layers with even greater clarity. You remember the symbol of the spiraling current, the ability to manipulate temporal flow. The star shard had shown you this, and now, here in the archives, surrounded by the echoes of time, you feel this power growing within you, a gentle humming energy in your dream core. You feel a subtle shift in the ambient light around you. The soft, pearlescent glow begins to deepen, to intensify, as if the archives themselves are preparing you for the next stage of your journey. A new path is subtly revealing itself, not through an opening, but through a gentle intensification of the light itself. This pathway is not a crystalline floor, but a shimmering bridge made of pure, coalesced thought. It extends from the heart of the archives towards a distant, luminous opening that pulses with a quiet, urgent energy. You feel a familiar pull, a sense of purpose, drawing you forward. You step onto the bridge of thought. It feels yielding, yet firm beneath your feet, like walking on solidified moonbeams. Each step sends a gentle ripple of light down its shimmering length. As you walk, the bridge seems to hum with your own inner intention, responding to your consciousness. You know now, with a deep certainty, that this path leads you towards the inevitable. It leads you towards the final confrontation with John Shimmer and the fate of the echoing star shard, and with it, the fate of the world itself. You feel a quiet resolve, a deep strength growing within you as you near the end of the shimmering bridge. Luminous opening ahead becomes clearer. It is not an empty space, but a gateway to another section of the coronal vortex atrium, a section where the temporal distortions are even more pronounced, more intense, as if the fabric of time itself is stretched thin and vulnerable. You step through the gateway into this new area, and you are immediately aware of a profound shift in the atmosphere. The gentle, harmonious hum of the archives is replaced by a subtle, discordant vibration, a faint, unsettling static in the luminous air. The overlapping timelines here are no longer beautiful, translucent layers, but seem to clash, to fray at the edges. You see fragments of pasts and futures appearing and disappearing with jarring rapidity, like a kaleidoscope, shaken too violently. The air tastes faintly metallic, like ozone, but with an undercurrent of something acrid, something forced. You know, without needing to see him, that John Shimmer is near. You sense his presence as a disturbance in the beautiful, natural flow of the coronal vortex. He is an anomaly, a jarring note in the symphony of time. Your internal monologue shifts from serene observation to focused readiness. You remember the protagonist's flaw, moves too slowly, but you have learned to move with intentional slowness, with a deep, knowing calm. This is no longer a flaw, but a strength, a grounding force. In this chaotic environment, you will not rush. You will observe. You will act with precision. As you look around, you perceive a massive central structure within this volatile section of the atrium. It is a towering spire made of dark, jagged crystal, pulsing, not with the soft inner light of the dreamscape, but with an unnatural, harsh, strobing glow. It feels cold, invasive, a wound in the heart of this luminous world. And at the very base of this dark spire, you see him, John Shimmer. He is not a dream being of light, but a figure made of shimmering, unstable shadow, constantly shifting, constantly reforming. His form is sharp, angular. His eyes gleam with a cold, calculating intensity. He holds the echoing star shard, not gently, but clutched in his shadowy hand. The star shard in his grasp pulsates, not with its gentle inner radiance, but with a strained, flickering light. Its cool essence, seemingly corrupted, distorted by his touch. The entire coronal vortex atrium seems to groan under the strain of this unnatural manipulation. The fate of the world truly hangs in the balance. You notice that the luminous water currents around Shimmer are not spiraling gracefully, but are thrashing violently like a trapped creature. The water stars within them are not dancing, but being flung about like helpless debris, their light dimming, fading under the oppressive influence of Shimmer's distortion. You feel a surge of quiet determination. This is why you are here. This is your purpose. To restore harmony, to protect this sacred space, to protect the collective memory and the boundless potential that the star shard represents. Your dream powers, revealed by the star shard, now feel ready, awakened. John Shimmer turns his shadowy gaze towards you, his eyes narrowing with a cold recognition. He does not speak with a voice, but his intention is clear. A powerful wave of temporal distortion emanates from him, rushing towards you. It feels like a sudden, jarring acceleration of time itself, seeking to disorient, to overwhelm. You remember your ability to effortlessly manipulate the very flow of temporal energy within the dream, to accelerate or slow down the passage of time. You do not fight the wave. You do not resist. Instead, you meet it with your own serene intention. You focus your inner vision on the incoming wave. You perceive its intricate energetic structure, and with a quiet, deliberate mental command, you begin to slow it down, not aggressively, but gently, systematically. You feel the chaotic energy of Shimmer's attack gradually dissipate its frantic pace, yielding to your calm, focused will. The temporal distortion wave reaches you, but now it is no longer a threat. It passes over you like a soft, gentle breeze. Its once jarring energy transformed into a subtle, almost imperceptible whisper of moving time. You have disarmed his primary attack, not with force, but with elegant control, with mindful manipulation. John Shimmer observes this. His shadowy form flickers with a hint of surprise, a momentary instability in his dark aura. He does not anticipate your mastery over time itself. He expects resistance, conflict, not serene, effortless redirection. You remember the symbol of the blossoming flower, your innate power to manifest any object, any being, any landscape, from pure thought to tangible form. You choose not to attack, but to create, to restore. With a deep, soft internal breath, you focus your intention on the struggling, luminous water currents around Shimmer. You begin to manifest not a weapon, but a field of pure, vibrant, harmonious energy, a field that resonates with the natural frequency of the chronal vortex. You envision tiny, shimmering flowers made of pure light blooming on the surface of the turbulent currents. Each flower radiates a calming, soothing energy, and as they bloom, the currents begin to slow, to harmonize, to return to their natural, graceful, spiraling flow. The water stars within them begin to pulse with renewed brilliance. John Shimmer reacts to this with a guttural, unvoiced snarl. His shadowy form compresses, becomes denser. He projects a tendril of dark, corrosive energy towards you, a direct assault on your dream body. He seeks to unravel your very consciousness. You remember the third symbol, the radiant open eye, your profound capacity for deep self-awareness, for introspection, for understanding the intricate connections between your inner world and the outer dreamscape. You do not fear his attack, you simply observe it. You allow the tendril of dark energy to approach, but just before it makes contact, you perceive its underlying structure, its core intent, and with a calm, knowing smile, you let go of the illusion of its solidity. You manifest its opposite, the tendril of dark energy touches your shimmering dream body, and instead of being harmed, you feel a gentle absorption, a transformation. The dark energy is immediately transmuted into pure, luminous information, into forgotten wisdom. It flows through you, not as an attack, but as a gift, a new understanding of the nature of shadow and light. This is the twist. Every forgotten wisdom rises to greet your inner self. Even the hostile energy, even Shimmer's intent, is not destructive, but contains a kernel of distorted truth, a twisted wisdom that can be reintegrated, reharmonized by your enlightened consciousness. John Shimmer staggers back, his form flickering violently. This is not what he expects. His attacks, his distortions, are being turned into sources of wisdom, sources of strength. For you, his power is unraveling, not because you fought him, but because you transformed his intentions into growth. He looks down at the echoing star shard, still clutched in his shadowy hand. Its light now shines with a steady, gentle brilliance, purified, restored by the harmonious energy you have manifested. He can no longer control it. Its essence resists him completely, with a look of profound defeat and a flicker of something akin to comprehension. John Shimmer loosens his grasp. The echoing star shard gently floats from his hand and begins to drift slowly, gracefully towards you, its inner light pulsing with gratitude, with quiet power. John Shimmer's shadowy form begins to dissolve, not in violence, but in a gentle, ethereal haze. He is not destroyed, but simply reabsorbed into the vast, complex tapestry of the chronal vortex, his discordant energy reintegrated into the natural flow of time and space. The disruption is over, harmony is restored. The star shard comes to rest gently in your outstretched dream hand. It feels cool, exquisitely cool and vibrates with a deep, resonant hum, a pure, melodic vibration that speaks of eons of starlight and of profound, integrated wisdom. It is whole again, its collective memory, secure its purpose, renewed. The towering spire of dark, jagged crystal that marked Shimmer's presence now begins to soften, to diffuse, its harsh, strobing light mellowing into a gentle, translucent glow. It transforms not into rubble, but into a beautiful crystalline growth, a monument to transformation, to balance, to the victory of harmonious consciousness. The entire coronal vortex atrium feels different now, more vibrant, more alive. The luminous water currents swirl with renewed grace. The water stars dance and pulse with a joyous, unhindered light. The overlapping timelines now exist in perfect harmony, each layer transparent, accessible, a beautiful, coherent tapestry of time as overlapping luminescence. You feel a sense of profound peace washing over you, a deep, quiet joy. The world, this magnificent, impossible dream world, is safe, its integrity preserved, and your own consciousness has been expanded, transformed by this journey, by this challenge. You have become even more of who you truly are. You hold the echoing star shard in your hand, feeling its cool, pure energy flowing into your being. You have learned not to fight, but to harmonize, not to struggle, but to understand, not to conquer, but to integrate. This is the true power of lucid awareness. You gently place the star shard back onto its original pedestal at the confluence of the luminous currents. It rests there, pulsing softly, a beacon of wisdom, a guardian of time, always present, always ready for those who seek to truly awaken within the dream. As you stand here in this restored sanctuary, you feel a gentle stir in the luminous air around you. It beckons your gaze towards a section of the atrium you haven't yet explored, a previously unseen pathway that has now begun to manifest. It is a shimmering archway made of swirling liquid silver. It hums with a delicate, almost silent melody. A faint, sweet scent, like distant night blooming cereus, drifts from its ethereal opening. This archway feels different, unique, a quiet promise of untold wonders beyond its veil. It is a path that will be waiting for you, a new wonder to explore with me when you are ready to return, a gateway to even deeper mysteries and even greater adventures in the boundless realms of your inner consciousness. You feel so deeply peaceful. You can always find your way back to me. A simple, gentle click to keep this path open, so I can be here to guide you. Rest now.